Welcome to the Rich Club channel. Before viewing, please like the video, write a comment and subscribe to the channel. Thanks, let's go! Hello friends, many of us are fond of football and are ready to spend Friday night on an important match for your team. But do you know how much the richest players earn and spend? In this video you will learn about it. Let's go! 5th place. Mohamed Salah from Liverpool. So, how much does a football player who is fixed on a solid 5 earn? Now we will know about it. Total revenue is $37 million, his salary is $24 million, other revenues are $13 million. Liverpool star Mohamed Salah has made a fortune of as much as $11 million. One of the best players in the world helped the British win the English Premier League for the first time in 30 years and at the same time win the Champions League and the UEFA Super Cup. Salah is very popular in Egypt and he, in turn, constantly helps his native country by participating in charity events and annually donating part of his income to municipal needs. On 22 June 2017, Roma announced an agreement with Liverpool for the transfer of Mohamed Salah. He signed a long-term contract with the Reds, who paid €42 million for the player, excluding possible bonus payments later. At that time, the amount of this transfer was a record in the entire history of the Merseyside club. In the new club, Salah chose the number 11, as a previous owner of this number, Roberto Firmino, changed it to 9. At the end of 2017, Salah committed 2 powerful acts. First, the Egyptian pound was saved when officials admitted that the urgently needs the support of foreign currency, because its deficit is one of the main economic problems of the country. Salah was one of the first to respond and gave the state 210,000 British pounds. 4th place. Kylian Mbappe, PSG. And how much does a football player who is fixed on the 4th position earn? Total revenue is $42 million. His salary is $28 million. Other revenues is $14 million. PSG star Kylian Mbappe's earnings have increased significantly in 2020. Compared to 2019, he earned $5 and $4 million more. At the age of 21, he won 9 trophies in League One and became the 2018 Forbes champion with the French national team, scoring more than 100 goals during his career. Mbappe is the most expensive player in the world, with a transfer price of €80 million. Given the performance of the Frenchman last season, it may soon increase significantly, as well as his salary. His contract is valid until 2022 and probably next year it will be extended on more favorable terms. Back in 2018, Mbappe began working with a foundation dedicated to promoting a sporty lifestyle for children with serious illnesses and disabilities. Already during the World Cup, it became known that the striker of the Paris Saint-Germain club decided to donate €440,000 in prize money to charity. Write in the comments which team you support and why. Now you will know about the 3 richest football players in the world. 3rd place. Neymar, PSG. And how much money does a football player who is in the top 3 get? Total revenue is $96 million. His salary is $78 million. Other revenues are $18 million. The Brazilian is called the most controversial football player in modern world history. Back when he was playing for Barcelona, he was predicted to have a huge future and great achievements, but Neymar's antics on and off the pitch made the public doubt his talent. The player became the most expensive transfer in the history. In 2017, he changed his Barcelona shirt to a PSG shirt. Parisians paid $263 million for this transition. Despite all the scandals and not quite impressive game statistics, Neymar continued to be one of the most expensive and highly paid player in the world. Its transfer value is estimated at 128 million euros and its total revenue is $96 million. A football player has his own plane. Its cost 18 million euros and its monthly maintenance cost 200,000 euros. About 100,000 euros Neymar spent on parties every month, given the scope and number of parties. Neymar is the owner of a luxury watch for $600,000 and he spends about €500,000 a year on clothes. Who took the honorable second position of our top second place? Cristiano Ronaldo, Juventus. Forbes put the Portuguese matcha on the third line of the list of the richest athletes in the world. How much does the great Cristiano earn? His total revenue is $170 million. His salary is $70 million. Other revenues are $47 million. Unlike his internal rival Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo has already played in Portugal, England, Spain and Italy. Recently, there were rumors that he could change his place of residence and move with his family to France because PSG is interested in the player, but for now the Portuguese remains a Juventus player. In 2020, Cristiano Ronaldo's income increased by 18 million euros. Both the player's salary and other income increased. This year he became Italian championship with Juventus and scored 28 goals for the club, losing the title of the league's top scorer only to Kylian Mbappe, who has scored 29 goals. According to the Portuguese, he intends to stay in the Old Senhora for at least a year and become the top scorer not only in Serie A but also in the European Championship. On what does one of the richest football players spend his millions on? Now you will know about it. The Lamborghini Aventador worth $300,000 is Ronaldo's favorite car at the moment. But with Ferrari, Cristiano did not really work out. In 2009, he broke a brand new GBT 599 Ferrari car for $320,000 2 days after the purchase, which, however, did not prevent the Portuguese from buying a couple more products from the red Italian monster. Ronaldo also has 3 Porsches, an Audi, an Aston Martin DB9, a Bentley Continental and a Rolls-Royce Phantom in his collection. In total, Cristiano bought about 20 cars with a total value of $5 million. Ronaldo received several more Audi cars as a gift from sponsors. Ronaldo had to hire the genius of architecture and design, Joaquim Torres, a man who simultaneously looks like Kevin Spacey and George Clooney, had previously built a mansion for Spanish racer Carlos Sainz and several buildings around the country, including one of the buildings of the University of La Coruña. The work of Torres cost Ronaldo $7.5 million. For this money, the footballer received a house in the elite area of Madrid, La Finca. In addition to this house, Cristiano has several other safe houses mentioned in England and Portugal, as well as a house on the east coast of the United States. Who is the leader of the top? I'll tell you now. First place, Lionel Messi, Barcelona. His total revenue is $127 million. His salary is $92 million. Other his revenues are $34 million. The Argentine striker has been one of the best players in the world for several years, and at the same time he is the highest paid player. Despite the pandemic, the reduction of salaries of Barcelona players, as well as litigation with his native club, Messi's income has not changed compared to the last year, and he again leads the ranking of the richest player in the world. For several weeks, the football community watched Leo Messi's fight with Barcelona. The Catalan legend was going to leave the club, but the parties still came to an amicable agreement, and the Argentine will continue to play for Barcelona and win new titles with the team. He enjoys driving his Maserati Gran Turismo MC Stradale for $240,000. In the fleet of Argentina, there is also a Ferrari F430 Spider for at least $200,000. We see that Messi likes, like any successful footballer, luxury cars. German sport car Audi R8 Spider cost at least $180,000. The total cost of the fleet is 35 million euros, of which 32 million euros Messi paid for a rare Ferrari. Leo also has his own plane. On it Messi occasionally flies, like traveling to the Golden Ball ceremony in Zurich. The record holder for the number of Golden Balls ordered an exclusive mansion near Barcelona. The house has the appearance of a soccer ball, and there are several soccer fields in the yard. Also, the football player is engaged in business. Construction and real estate brings millions of euros to the player per year. In particular, he owns a luxury residential complex with an individual marina, invested in the construction of the Rose Tower building located in suburbs of Barcelona. And who is your favorite football player? Write in the comments, we will be happy to discuss. If you like the video but haven't subscribed yet, then subscribe now and click on the bell. There will be a lot of interesting things in the next video. See you soon!